guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about more eyeshadow. I think this is my favorite kind of video to do. I love eyeshadow. I love foundations and concealers and stuff, but for me, testing out eyeshadow is my absolute favorite. Today we're going to be talking about the new Tarte Unleashed Palette. This, again, Tarte gets me with the packaging. I almost didn't buy this, but you know me, I had to. My excuse is I had to review it for you. So if you want me to continue reviewing eyeshadow palettes, comment down below so I have an excuse to give my husband. Okay, that was a horrible wink. Alright, so we're talking about the Unleashed palette. This is, on the front it says young, wild, and cruelty free. And here are the eyeshadows. Now, you might be thinking, why is she wearing orange? I don't ever wear orange, like, it's not my color. But in this video, I am doing 3 looks with 1 palette, and I know a lot of people like orange, so I went ahead and put it on my face. First, I'm going to talk about the palette a little bit, show you swatches, do swatches right now, and then I have 3 looks that I'm going to speed through and voice over for you, just so you can see how they go on the eyes. Actually, very impressed with this palette so far. Again, I've done 3 looks with it, so I've used a lot of the shadows, not every single one, and I haven't swatched them yet, so I'm curious to see how they swatch in comparison to how they worked on the eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna get to the swatches, and I'm gonna try and do some brush swatches for you in this video as well. Let's go ahead and swatch the first row. The first one is a shade I use in every single look. It is called Swan Song, and the next one is Oh Dear. So here is the white shade. It actually has pretty good pigment. It's not the strongest white shade I've ever used. And then here is Oh Dear, and I love Oh Dear for transition. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous? Gorgeous? Next we have Hypocritical and Bare Necessities. Here is Hypocritical, a beautiful pink shimmer. And this is a very deep brown matte shade. Very pretty. The last one in this row is Qualified. I love the mauve tones in this first row. This is where I live, right here. I really enjoy those. Those are my favorites. Next row, again, these right here are not ones I'm going to use probably ever again, but I did want to try them out for you. So we have Toucan Do It and No Fox Given. So here is the orange and orange, 2 different orangey shades. Worked really well in the eyes, I gotta say. They blended very well, and they swatch beautifully too. The next 2 is Iguana Love You and Irrelevant. I get it. Well, I think the blonde is getting to me here. Anyway, so I did use this one right here on my lid for this look. These are swatching beautifully, which I'm not surprised because they have been working well on my eyes. Really any chunkiness, very smooth swatches. Okay, and then the last one in this row I used in one of the looks. This is called Totally, and let's try that one down there. This is a beautiful teal shade, and it looks very pretty on the eyes. We're gonna have to go to the other arm and swatch with my left hand now, so forgive me. But we have Your Lion and Monkey Business. So Your Lion and Monkey Business. Again, very pretty swatches. Then we have Camouflage. This is a matte with a little bit of glitter flecks in it, I think. Oh, it's smooth. And then Hawkward. I think that it will probably end up just looking matte when you blend it out, but yeah. Those glitter particles will just disappear. Now, this is the only one that I found to be very weak. Even just on the finger, it's not very opaque. I think it's more of a topper than anything. I think if you put it over a shadow, it might give a different, you know, twist to it, but it's really pretty in the pan. It just doesn't come off very well. And then the last one is Party Animal. This one feels a little bit gritty, but look at that swatch. Very pretty, lots of sparkle. Definitely loving that one. Here are the swatches for the palette. I think it swatches very well. This is a palette that if you enjoy these colors, you're going to love it. I think it's a very good everyday palette and fun palette, because again, right here, everyday for me. totally live in that area. The only thing it doesn't have for me is a purple, because I love purple, but you know. But overall, I think the color scheme is very good, and this is a very well done palette. I didn't even hear anything about this one. It just popped up in an email like, hey, here's a new palette. So, but again, packaging is beautiful. The mirror on this, the Tarte Pro palettes have beautiful big mirrors, and this is gonna be a good one to travel with because I can set it down or hold it, and it's a nice big mirror. I can see my entire face. Really, really enjoying this. I'm surprised how much I do like this. All right, so that's a little bit about the palette and the swatches. Now we're gonna go into the 3 looks. Again, I'm just gonna do a voiceover for this, and I hope you enjoy these looks. And we're gonna start with the white all over, and I went in with Oh Dear, the light pink shade into the crease. Took the teal color and placed it all over the lid with my finger. And then I just blended the edge of that out. And next I went in with the blue shade and started patting that on the outer corner, and I just blended and would build some more linkage. And took Oh Dear again just to blend out that edge further, kind of deepen up the crease some. And then I took the shade and tried to put it on with a brush. It didn't work, so went in with the finger. And now I'm going to the lower lash line, putting Oh Dear on, and then the darker mauve shade. And then wetting a brush with Stay Spray and taking the brown for liner. This shade didn't work quite as well as I wanted it to for liner. And then I took the white for the brow bone, and that is the end of the eyeshadow. Took a little bit of the Stay Spray. I'm still trying to decide if I like this or not. The spray isn't as fine as my Glow Recipe spray. And on to the next one. And again, I'm gonna start with the white shade all over. I'm gonna take Oh Dear as a transition again. I really do enjoy this shade as a transition. It's a beautiful base for pretty much any look. I'm taking the deeper mauve shade, and I'm starting to build up that outer corner and pulling it slightly into the crease. Going back into Oh Dear, I am going to further deepen up and just use that to blend out that mauve shade. Make everything smooth. And then I'm taking the brown and I'm just tapping it right on the outer corner, just right where I want to place it. And then I'm going to blend it out nice and slowly. Taking this beautiful shimmery pink shade, and I'm going to place that on the lid. Then I'm taking this one again. It didn't work very well with the brush. I put a little bit of glimmer in the inner corner, but not a whole lot. Taking the Big Ego mascara and finishing up with some lipstick from Urban Decay and Tarte, and there is the second look. Beautiful everyday look. All right, time for the final look, starting again with the white, just all over, setting a nice base, going straight into that lighter orange shade, and it's a little bit dusty, but oh my gosh, it's very pigmented. This shade blended out very, very smoothly. Going into the deeper orange, tapping some of that excess off. And again, building up. This color is pigmented, but it is easy to blend. No difficulty. Yeah, I look surprised there. Again, definitely a little bit of kickback, but tap your brush off and you're fine. Then I'm going to take the lighter goldy shade, putting this all over the lid. And I'm going to go on the lower lash now, starting with this lighter orange and then going in with a deeper orange. Just tying that into the top, and then I am smoothing out that edge. Took a little bit of that white shade for the brow bone and further blended out all of the edges. Next, I'm taking the Pixie eyeliner, and this stuff is actually really smooth. I got it in an Ipsy bag. Next is my Physicians Formula Eye Booster eyeliner. Attempting some wings here, and you know how that goes. So Yeah, not quite so even, so I'm gonna go back over here. Well, that got big. And gotta even it out again. And now we're going back into the white. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner just to brighten it up some. A little bit of Stay Spray and some mascara. And finish out the look. And that is the last look. Alright guys, so that wraps up this review. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye! Well, that crease stayed. So that's just gonna be there. One last touch. One last touch.
I should take my hair down in slow-mo and be like,
you like it?
Ooh, yeah.
Should I eyeliner?
Here, let me help you.
Thank you.
I'm actually really nice. I'm probably one of your nicest friends.
I'm actually really nice. I'll throw some brush swatch. Well, I already did it, so never mind. You already saw that.